November's been so far one of the finest months into the year, and it has been rather decent for the past few days too. Now, today, we're not going to be talking about just new games, but over 20 new games you can thoroughly play offline on mostly your Android and some on your iOS devices as well right now. Let's go. First of all, you probably want to know this, fully coming out December 12th though this year for the price of $6. At number 1 we have the longest awaited mobile port of the famous Little Nightmares, not to be mixed with the Very Little Nightmares by the way, which is an incredible mobile exclusive or a mobile game ever made. This is, you see, the original game with overhauled and compromised gameplay mechanics and controller support just the same, coming to mobiles for the first time, sitting on both stores right now through pre-registration state, and developers even release a new trailer for it. Coming up behind that, I believe it's the most famous game of the year so far. I've smartly kept for a while to include in a good list. We've got the one and only Maelstrom. Now, some of you might remember this game from last year. The game just went globally available for free offline, and a new patch that got rid of a few bugs that was holding it back. The game is now on both platforms. There's one downside here with this one. The game is about 3 gigabytes in size, but it's one hell of a sim or vehicle combat and flying game. Definitely one for you if you like ace combat games. Number 3, quick honorable mention over here. This game received the patch for offline play just now. A Sniper Arena is a PvP sniping shooter that has been around for over 2 years. It is now entirely playable offline in its campaign and the Divine, already multiplayer section, which has been getting updates and fine-tuned since like forever. The game is rated a 4.5 and downloaded over 50 million times on the Play Store. On top of everything else, I think this game offers the finest first-person shooter on mobiles, if not, well, you could say the second or the third. Coming up behind that, we've got a trial-style bike racing game from a very good developer too here, but just the same old cliche name, Trial Riders. Over 100,000 downloads as of last week and a 4.5 in rating on both stores as well. Definitely a good start if you're into stunt and trial racing games, or even if you're a veteran. The game has a lot of different bikes and stages to play through. It's wholly playable offline, and the whole thing's about less than 100 megabytes in total. Moving on. Coming as a first work of its developers over here, this has been a myth so far. At number 5, we have something here called After Night. This over here is a survival horror almost inspired by the FNAF series, but way more scary and detailed than any other mobile game I've come across for the past 4 months, even though I've actually made a survival horror video this Halloween. Anyway, what's even more strange is that this game is in its beta. I mean, personally for me begs the question, what finished product will actually eventually come out of it? Anyway, this thing is playable offline, about 250 megabytes in total, and rated a 4.8 out of 5. Now, for those of you who haven't tried this one yet, which I've included in my past video with just no commentary, I urge you to give this one a try. Go Up Parkour is probably the finest Go Up clone that was ever released on mobiles. It is even playable offline. This is legitimately in-game footage. The game is smooth and clear as hell. It's about 1 gigabyte in total. However, this might not be for all of you, and it is in a demo. However, the full game is said to be coming out to the Apple Store as well by the end of the month, and just in case you're confused, it is a platform-style open-world adventure. Finally out on the Apple Store since last week, at number 7 we have Old School, almost an exact copy and experience to the famous Bully made by Rockstar. This game is also coming from old school veteran mobile game developers. Almost 19 out of 20 games they've made are gold in replay, and yes, if you are unfamiliar with them, the graphics might seem rather sucky, but when it comes to content and engagement, addiction and replay, I would say this is the number 1 game in the list, or any list I've made this whole month. Play it if you like Bully. Expert approved on the Google Play over here on both platforms though. No clue why this is not a premium game. At number 8 we have bouncing buddies. This is, as you can see, a rhythm-based, casual, almost running game, more like reaction-based trial style. Overall, rather decent and enjoyable game if you're into doing specifically what you see right here. Could be addicting. This whole thing could get you wrapped up in it in about 50 hours at least. It's just 50 megabytes in total though. There's one thing wrong with it, I think. I wish that you just could add your own music into it. Now, have you finished San Andreas and just want more of the same for free and also offline? You might want to try Gang's Town Story. It is, in my opinion, the best substitute you can find on the platform that has the same graphics and replay with in-game graphical and control adjustments for different devices. That works almost as good as San Andreas. The game is a little stiffer, it's easy to get the hang of, everything's easy to get and unlock too. Honestly, it could be a little more challenging in nature. I think it's a 10 out of 10. Play this one if you want to do some open world. Honorable mention over here at number 10, one of the best things you can play on both Google and the App Store for free. I would guarantee if you have even a slight interest in playing with your phone is the game Off-Road 4x4 Driving Sim. This beast of a mobile exclusive has been around for years and just got a new patch this week and made it literally gold in every way. The game is huge in scale, divine in graphics, and works with the controller totally playable offline in about 400 megabytes only. That said, here's some honorable mentions.
Depths of a treacherous mine, where hard work and risks intertwined. Everything seemed fine, until a colossal explosion shattered the calm. By a twist of fate, the miners found themselves fortunate, unscathed amidst the chaos. However, hope teetered on the edge, as only one man remained trapped inside.
Why should we entrust a mere mortal with our fate?
What is this? What does this all mean? I don't understand. Who are you?
I spoke of a realm yet unborn and made it into existence. Yoruba land, Ile Karo Jiri. Within the realm, there was a threat. Now, the time has come for you, Alantakum. Find out what lies between the kingdom.
I fight not only for my people, but for the balance of...